Today, in this video we are going to talk about Canada Immigration New Update. We are going to talk about the top 7 fastest and cheapest ways to immigrate to Canada. If you are interested in this topic, please watch till the end of this video for the latest immigration updates and news. Please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell icon. Let's get into the video. The simplest routes into Canada are inaccessible to the majority of individuals. You must be wealthy, skilled, or an artist. These are the simplest ways to enter Canada if you meet the criteria. Remember that several occupations do not require a visa to work in Canada. There is a separate category of permanent residents for some of these self-employed individuals, such as artists. The majority of people who wish to immigrate to Canada are not wealthy or artistic, and the majority of others lack the necessary education and employment experience. So, how does the typical person become a Canadian citizen? While the majority of these options are for temporary residence in Canada, they can all be converted to permanent residence and eventually citizenship if certain criteria are met. Agreements for trade. Along with the well-known NAFTA, Canada has other trade agreements that provide for some immigration exclusions. The main issue is that these agreements are only available to inhabitants of the following countries: Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Iceland, Israel, Jordan, Liechtenstein, Mexico, Norway, Panama, Peru, Switzerland. If you are a national of one of these countries and work for a company that has a presence in Canada or has a contract with a Canadian company, you may be eligible to work in Canada without obtaining a labor market opinion. These agreements permit you to work in Canada for your firm or their subsidiary, branch, affiliate, or parent company, in what is known as an intercompany transfer. This list will continue to grow in the future as Canada negotiates numerous free trade deals, but for the time being, only citizens of these countries are eligible for the so-called NAFTA visa. If you stay long enough, you may be able to petition for permanent residence using your Canadian work experience through the Canadian Experience Class CEC or a provincial nominee program. Permit to work with an offer of employment. If you are a semi-skilled or skilled university graduate, the simplest way to come to Canada for the majority of people is to obtain a work permit. There are 2 issues to address. First, you must convince a Canadian employer to hire you over a Canadian citizen or permanent resident, and second, your employer must convince Human Resources and Development Canada hiring a foreign worker is essential because no Canadian is qualified to perform the job, a labor market opinion. As a result, what appears to be a simple operation becomes convoluted. Add to it the difficulty of applying for jobs from abroad, and it appears to be impossible. That is the greatest route. If you have any contacts in Canada, contact them and inquire if they are aware of anyone who is hiring. Your professional experience may qualify you for permanent residence through one of the following programs: 1. CEC. 2. Federal Skilled Worker or Trades Programs if you are eligible, or 3. Through the Skilled Worker and Semi-Skilled Worker programs administered by the province. Learn about NOC codes and their relationship to career opportunities in Canada. Sponsorship by a Canadian spouse or partner. Having a Canadian spouse or partner is one of the simplest methods to enter the nation. Immigration and Citizenship Canada is tightening down on marriage fraud, which occurs when 2 people legalize a sham marriage in order to get permanent residence and citizenship for the foreign spouse. Therefore, you'd best ensure that your partnership is genuine after you are authorized. CIC will do a 2-year follow-up. Spousal sponsorship includes 1. Domestic versus international sponsorship. 2. Frequently made errors on sponsorship applications. 3. Same-sex sponsorship. 4. Appeals for sponsorship applications. Experimental International Knowledge Canada IEC. aka Working Vacation. If you are a citizen of a limited number of countries, this program is for you. If you are between the ages of 18 and 35, you may enter Canada on an open work permit, which does not require that you have a job offer in certain countries. Eligibility for benefits ends at the age of 29 or 30. Australia, Austria, Belgium, Chile, Costa Rica, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, France, Germany, Hong Kong, Ireland, Italy, Japan, South Korea, Latvia, Lithuania, Mexico, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Poland, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Taiwan, Ukraine. IEC programs are classified into 3 categories. The working holiday, it is open to most nationals of the aforementioned nations aged 18 to 35 who meet certain criteria. Young workers, a university degree and a work offer are required. Co-op, you must be enrolled in a qualifying program at a post-secondary school in your native country. Your job experience gained while on a working holiday or as a young professional can be utilized to apply for permanent residency in one of the following programs. 1. The CEC. 1. Federal Skilled Worker Programs if you are eligible, or 1. Via the province's skilled and semi-skilled workforce programs. Co-op experience cannot be applied to CEC requirements. A caregiver, in-home. The Live-in Caregiver Program is the simplest career-specific entry point into Canada for anyone who is not a skilled worker. You might obtain a work permit with simply a high school education, a job offer, and either 6 months of training or 1 year of caretaker experience. Numerous agencies specialize in connecting companies with international caregivers. As a result, finding an employer is considerably easier than it is for other jobs. Canada presently maintains a separate permanent resident stream for participants in this program. Permit for study. There is no better way to come to Canada than to study in a Canadian university or college if you or your parents can afford it. Canada provides a diverse range of degrees, and several Canadian universities are ranked among the world's top colleges that emphasize practical instruction are another possibility. The best thing is that each Canadian province has a pathway to permanent residence for graduates of post-secondary institutions. However, while selecting a university, ensure that you examine the provincial nominee program for the province in which your university is located to determine the requirements for obtaining permanent residence. It often requires a job offer following graduation and a promise to remain in the province. Additionally, it's critical to keep in mind that any employment you conduct while enrolled in school will not contribute toward any work experience immigration streams. Therefore, keep this in mind if you obtain a student work permit to support yourself. A visitor visa. If the only way to enter Canada is with a job offer contained in a work visa, the simplest method to enter is to obtain a visiting visa if required and to hunt for work while in Canada. While your visiting visa does not allow you to work in Canada, it does allow you to interact with potential employers about future employment. You should be aware that you will require another reason to visit Canada, as it is quite doubtful that a border officer will allow you to enter the nation if you claim to be looking for a job. However, do not lie. Lying will just render you unacceptable, which means you will be denied entry. Rather than that, you could plan a trip to Canada to visit this magnificent country and, while you're there, see if you can create a few contacts. Once you've returned home, you can begin the process of obtaining a work permit. Hopefully the details and information is presented in this video is helpful. Canada Immigration News Channel will be releasing a new video when new information is available on any of these updates or requirements. If you have not subscribed, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click on that notifications bell icon. See you sooner in next new immigration video.